Hi everyone, so today I go to the canteen. Let's just say my normal favorite canteen. Yeah, you can see. I'm putting on a yellow color with a yellow corn. Let's just say yellow corn. So today let's just say I was super tired, quite tired. And it just had to be from class, straight from classroom, straight from studies. And I felt like, oh, I got here with a friend though, from one secondary, but not China to be precise. And she was like, why are you making videos? I said, oh, I always love to kind of make a video, have memories of where I've been to, that kind of a thing. And maybe in 10 or 20 years time I'll be like, I've been here and a plate of food here costs maybe 10 RMB or 15 RMB or 20 RMB. I just want to have that in my memory lane, that kind of a thing. So on today, I mean, just because I got late here today and I had to pay for so many things, yeah, consequences for being late. I had to queue up. Yeah, I think I should be the 10th or 15th person. I've forgotten. It's normal once you get to campus canteen late, you just have to queue up. But normally when I get here on time, earlier before any other person, I always have to just get served and move to my position. And the most annoying part of it is just that I missed my position today because whenever I come, I always love to sit at the position towards the end of the hallway. Once I position myself there, I always see the things that the chef are doing in the kitchen, how they're preparing their movements. I see that through the mounted television. Yeah, so you can see what is happening in the kitchen. And I always feel comfortable sitting there because I can borrow and navigate the movement, how people are coming in and going out, what's happening in the canteen. But once I'm in this particular position, yeah, I get to see nothing because the television is not kind of faced towards my end. Yeah, I hardly see the activities of the chef. Other people can, but because of my position, I won't be able to clock that. And the most important part of that position is just I get to hang my school bag, yeah, somewhere that is too cool. But I missed it today because I got to the canteen late. This should be past 6, yeah. And another thing that affected me is also the amount of food I receive. Yeah, once you're late to the canteen, your food gets smaller. Yeah, because initially once you come early, they'll just dish out fluffy, not minding the amount of people that will come later. But once you're late, they'll be considerate. Oh, we still have to serve some people, maybe that kind of thing. They always watch what is left and what is about to finish, so they don't do that. And most especially once I'm late, I get to skip some vegetables. They'll say, oh, this is finished, that is finished. So, and I do not have to blame them. I rather blame myself for being late to the canteen. And the queue always fuck me up. I mean, it's queuing up as I'm hungry or more, because I know that once it's 6, 12, this kind of time interval, I'm always hitching like mad, I'm always going hungry. And you can see some people are done eating. Oh, I hate being late to canteen, sincerely. I hate being late to canteen. And one annoying thing that happened in class today was just like one girl like that. Should I say girl? Not a girl though. Yeah, I can remember one girl like that. Yeah, she was like, oh, yeah, we were saying something in class about movies, film, and I had to kind of reference back home about Nollywood. And she was, oh, I never knew that Nigeria has social hood. In contrast, people that act that kind of movies are popular. I said, of course, we should be second or third when it's about world range, because I can remember Hollywood is first, and Nigeria should be second, or maybe Bollywood second and Nigeria third, or Nigeria second and Bollywood third. So I told her that according to world rank, if I should make reference to that, then Nigeria should be second or third. I don't know. And she was not even kind of, their country movie or films doesn't get to be known or gets attached to Nigeria. We should be ranking. And I know Nollywood is first in Africa too. Yeah, it's first in Africa. So she was like, and one American guy, a classmate, had to say, yes, I know Nollywood is very popular. Netflix, they have a whole lot of Nigerian movies and it's quite interesting. I was like, maybe she doesn't know, maybe she knows and she was acting. Oh, maybe she knows and she was just acting. I'm a novice, I don't know about this, but all the same, I do not have to care about that. So towards the end of the class, I had to kind of move to the canteen with a friend of mine, and she was like, next time you make a video, maybe we should do it together. And I know what she meant by that is just going to a high rank or maybe a prestigious canteen away from school, maybe outside the school, because she like all this top notch stuff. And within the campus, I love to eat within the campus because I get to see what they're cooking, the time interval, who is cooking and who's serving me, that kind of thing, kind of just to maintain this moral standard of hygiene or hygienic, whatever. So I prefer to cook, or maybe I eat within the school. Yeah, that's my standard. And she was like, maybe next time we'll make this video, blah blah blah. But I know her type of person, she will always like to make it top notch. Yeah, let it just be a stylish or maybe additional stuff. As long as she's the one to pay, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no problem. She pays good and fine. Oh, so this day I wasn't just feeling it. Yeah, I was not feeling it because initially I wanted to opt out for spaghetti. Yeah, I told you guys about the brown spaghetti. I didn't want to eat the local rice today because I think I've had rice in the morning, yeah, or yesterday. So I do not want to have a repeated meal. I needed to opt out for the brown spag. But regardless, I still love this plate of food. I still love this meal because of the salad. I told you guys about the mayonnaise, but not specifically mayonnaise. It's something like sour and sweet taste. But that's Chinese version. But since it tastes great, since it tastes good. And I also had to tell the white girl, oh, we play football too. We are very known for that. Afro beats, Afro music, we dance, we do a whole lot of things. And anything about Nigeria artistic is well known globally. And she was like, oh, I never knew about that. Anyways, I gave her a reason to go into research and know more about Nigeria. I did not even include our oil and gas section of sector because I know that's been kind of manipulated or taken care by the government. I only kind of gave her links to where we citizens portray our artistry, so she won't feel like, oh, you guys are kind of holding on to your oil and gas to make more, that kind of thing. I only told her, no, we are very, very artistic or whatever, that she should just kind of Google on that too. I told her about Oshime, Victor, Kanonwankwo. Well known. I even said, oh, there was a time we won World Cup share. I forgot, maybe that should be 1996 or so. Yeah, I could remember. We once won World Cup. I could remember doing Amokashi time, but I can't just pinpoint. So, as a normal Nigerian girl, I left my egg to be shocked at the last stage because meat no day now, fish no day. I just had to do that so I can do the meat and egg stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So I always prefer to have something chewable at the last sequence of my eating. I prefer that. It's not nothing with we Nigerians or maybe Africa as a whole. And the meat they kind of serve me with is sliced, slim, and a little bit small. So I can just leave it as I'm eating. I'm also chewing the meat. So I prefer to leave something big and bulky. So why chewing it? I will be enjoying it and be squeezing my mouth. Blah blah blah. So guys, if I were to be at home, definitely I would lick this plate with my tongue. Yeah, regardless. But let me just maintain sleeves now. I don't know how to forehand. I had to kind of do it. Bye bye.